Hello and welcome back to Casey Reviews. Today we're just going to give you my predictions for the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view this Sunday for WWE on July the 9th, 2017. Obviously headlined by Brock Lesnar and Samoa Joe. Now, one match I have not seen officially announced is Finn Balor versus the Drifter. And I think that one is going to happen at Great Balls of Fire. I might be wrong, but if it does, I think Finn Balor will beat him. So let's move on. Alright, so in the cruiserweights, we see Neville taking on Akira, and I think Neville retains. Honestly, I don't know if WWE knows what to do with the cruiserweights anymore. Having said they got rid of Austin Aries, who is probably the best babyface in the cruiserweight division. I know obviously he deserves a little bit better than to just be stuck in the cruiserweights. Obviously he's done a lot in Impact Wrestling, so that's too bad, but yeah, for this one I'm picking Neville. In the feud that won't die, The Miz versus Dean Ambrose. I'm going to have to say Miz retains the title. I don't see them changing the title yet again. It's kind of a jump back and forth, and especially with the U.S. title actually changing hands at the house show, I think this kind of mid-card talent title stays with The Miz. Enzo Amore taking on Big Cass. Gonna have to say Big Cass wins this one, and I'm hoping not in like a total squash match. I could definitely see them pulling that way. But I hope they at least make Enzo look a little bit tougher than just getting squashed as like a jobber. Because I feel like once this breaks up, Enzo might be on his way out of the WWE. So hopefully not. In the tag team titles, we see the Hardys taking on Sheamus and Cesaro in an Iron Man match. This one should be pretty interesting. I'm excited for it. Obviously, their matches have been really good. And I think this starts that breakdown for that broken Hardys gimmick. I think they are going to end up splitting the Hardys, and Matt's going to go broken. Jeff will probably stay kind of that charismatic enigma character he was at the end of his last run with WWE. And then they'll get put on separate brands and maybe meet at WrestleMania. But this, I think, is going to be your start when Sheamus and Cesaro beat the Hardys. So, Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks. Now, I think Alexa Bliss is going to retain her women's title. It just feels to me that they're building up to a Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss match at SummerSlam, or maybe a little bit after, but I just feel like that's where they're trying to go with that one. So I feel like this has potential to be a really good match. I just don't see the title changing hands. The match nobody cares for. Like, literally, I don't see any positives coming from this match. And I hope I'm wrong, because they're both really good talents. Bray is the most criminally underused talent in WWE. I know Austin Aries was being not treated correctly in just being a cruiserweight, but at least he was winning. Seems like Bray Wyatt never wins. And I think that continues when Seth Rollins beats him here. Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. Safe pick would probably say Roman Reigns wins this, especially if he's going into the title match. But who knows, maybe they set up a three-way match between Strowman, Reigns, and Lesnar at SummerSlam. But I'll stick with a Roman Reigns victory here. And finally, we end with the match we've been looking for, that dream match, Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar. They've really built Samoa Joe to look like a monster that could beat Brock Lesnar, and there might be that possibility, honestly, and then have Roman Reigns go against Samoa Joe with their kind of already mini feud have started. I think that'd be good. And I think WWE is starting to think, well, maybe we shouldn't have the title on Lesnar for a whole year when he's only going to be on, TV 10 times that year. So I think Lesnar retains here, loses at SummerSlam. but it should be good.